It's hard to believe that this is the third time I've covered Dope Lemon on my channel, but hey, here we are. The local Aussie indie rock musician is a busybody and has put out some great records as of late. So let's take a look at this effort to see if this remains faithful to their previous track record. Hi people and hello my Chili Con Carnes crew, it's Chili here, the man who produced Design for My Eyes, and I'm doing a 5-minute review of Dope Lemon's newest album, Golden Wolf. This album begins with a tune as massive as the title it holds, which is John Belushi, and its lyrics are about essentially overindulgence and the lifestyle it brings, as made evident by the sample at the very start of the song, which quotes a BBC reporter noting that behind me is burning 8.5 tons of heroin, opium hashish, and other narcotics. Which if you are unaware of, then well hey, that describes John Belushi and his lifestyle, and hey, it seems like a regular weekend for the late comedian. Perhaps my favourite story relating to this comedian has to do with the behind the scenes of the Blues Brothers, when he could not be found for a few hours while filming a night scene in public, and the entire film crew had to go and find him. They even resorted to knocking on doors of the entire neighbourhood. Eventually Dan Aykroyd prepared to knock on the door to a house, and the owner actually opened the door before he could do so to ask, hey, you're here for John Belushi, aren't you? And it turned out that he wandered into their house to ask for a glass of milk and a sandwich before passing out on their couch. Fucking legend. So I guess now you can understand, of course, the intro that goes along with this song. Now, it's hard not to find yourself, I guess, drifting away to the music on hand here because it's so ethereal at times, and it feels like a mental yoga session for your brain. One of these particular songs on here that does as such is the vivid and descriptively titled song Electric Green Lambo, which is lush in its production and smooth with its beats. Now I urge all my listeners who are at this point in the video who find themselves going out to some nightclub to urge their local DJ to play this song to the point that the DJ themselves requests security to remove you from the premise because you followed them into the bathroom shouting, "Electric Green Lambo." How dope is this song?
I understood that reference.
If there's one thing I can guarantee during your 44-minute runtime with Dope Lemon's newest album, it's that you're going to find yourself transcending all space and time and of course just come out a better person. Just like that time I did acid for of course 5 days straight. Well, perhaps I guess. I mean, someone's surely going to find this of course a euphoric moment within the music on hand, and maybe it won't be for all, but this is certainly a fantastic album and the very least. I guess I'm hyping the shit out of this album if you haven't heard it yet, but I figure I guess if you enjoy those kind of lo-fi indie beats kind of music along with the likes of, I don't know, Mac DeMarco, then this should be right up your alley, and something of course you should flock to faster than a bunch of seagulls to chips. Overall I'm going to give this album score of 7.5 million chilies on the spicy scale, with my favourite tracks being John Belushi, Electric Green Lambo, and Maggie's Moonshine. Oh yeah, I didn't even mention that last track, which takes elements of course of lounge music, lo-fi beats, and a sexy saxophone and mixes it all together like a martini, only to be poured on some ice cold cubes of ice and served fresh with a cocktail olive to allow that lovely and memorable flavour savour, as I guarantee you will not forget this piece anytime soon. In fact, the saxophone sections will make you feel like a lover whispering into your ear and leave you lingering for more. Guaranteed satisfaction or your money back. Add this to your down and dirty playlist or something. Anyway, I want to hear your thoughts on this album and what was your favourite track. So make sure to comment in the section below. As always, listen to this album for yourself and don't forget to stay spicy out there. If you've enjoyed this content, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to us and stay notified for future music related content because it keeps our manager happy at the end of the day. We are also on Discord, Instagram, Facebook and all those other social platforms if you want to check us out. As always people, you have a great day and stay spicy. Oh, it's too cold for a t-shirt.